All right, guys. So we knew things were going to be a little bit different with this being the style of infomercial that
That's
it
a good
was.
point, Susan.
And if things are going to be different, we might as well add ourselves a new segment. It's time for Who Wants to Be an I-4 Warriare? This is the multiple choice game show where I give you multiple choice questions about arena football teams with a chance to win 4 tickets to the home opener for the Tampa Bay Storm as they take on their longtime rival, the Orlando Predators at the St. Pete Times Forum, February 8th, 2004.
Sick. Back
Dun,
in
dun, 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 dun. And we're going football format. We'll be playing 4 quarters, each consisting of 1 question. Each of you will be allowed to answer your own question. There will not be any stealing or doubling down on an opponent's wrong answer. At the end of 4 quarters, if we're still tied, a sudden death overtime will commence. Okay.
That looks good.
A coin flip will determine who will go first. Okay, so we will flip a commemorative coin as the individual who is geographically farther away from me as we currently sit that qualifies you as the visiting team and gives you the right to make the call. Call it in the air. I'm going to catch it. I will not flip it once it lands. Okay? Heads, tails. Call it in the air.
Heads.
It is a head. So you have the right to receive and answer the first question, or you can defer your option to the second half. Mark, the choice is yours. That's my bad news.
See.
Okay, Mark Pedrotti has chosen
Good luck, sucker.
to
This one's
receive.
hard.
Yeah.
First quarter. Which of these is not the name of a franchise that was once considered part of the Arena Football League? Your choices are A, the Iowa Barnstormers, B, Texas Terror, C, Cleveland Steamrollers, or D, Miami Hooters.
Texas Terror B.
Mark's answer is the Texas Terror, and he is incorrect. I'm sorry, Mark. The Texas Terror, let's check the tape here quickly, were the team in Houston from 1996 to 1997. I apologize. So, Mark, you do not get a point there. The Iowa Barnstormers we heard from before. That's the team Kurt Warner played for. And the Miami Hooters were a real team. The fake one were the Cleveland Steamrollers. So Cleveland, in fact, had a team called the Thunderbolts and the Gladiators. But it was Providence, Rhode Island, who was proud to call their team the New England Steamrollers, paying homage to the former NBA Providence Steamrollers who folded in 1949. They lasted just for the 1988 season, folding after going 3-9.
Whoa.
All right, Dave.
Shout out J-Woo, Providence.
Give me the ball.
We're going to score.
I want the ball. I'm going to score. All right, we head to the second quarter. And David, here's your question. Which of these is not the name of a franchise that was once considered part of the Arena Football League? Is it A, the Atlantic City Blackjacks, B, the Cincinnati Bowties, C, the Las Vegas Outlaws, or D, the Massachusetts Marauders?
D. Massachusetts Marauders.
Dave has lobbed an answer of D, and that is incorrect. Sorry.
God damn.
David. So, the Massachusetts Marauders, let me just double check. They're standing here.
It's a sick name.
Real pitcher's duel. So, trying to find the full lineage of these guys here. The Marauders from 1988 to 1994.
No wonder.
Before moving to Detroit as the Detroit Drive. So it was not the Marauders. The fake name was the Cincinnati Bowties. So Cincinnati's AFL franchise were the Rockers, who played in the 92-93 seasons in the Queen City, going 7-3 in year 1 and losing to your Tampa Bay Storm in round 1 of those playoffs. And then they packed up shop for good following a 2-10 season in 1993. All right, guys. I mean, halftime, scoreless first half is like a Super Bowl, you know? Yeah, it's, I mean, a little bit unexplainable there, but
don't fumble on the goal.
I said no. Shots fired. All right, we head to the second half, the third quarter, and Mark, you're up, my friend. Your question is, which of these is not the name of a franchise that was once considered part of the Arena Football League? If you're sensing a theme, you're good. Your options are the Bossier Shreveport Battle Wings, the Portland Forest Dragons, the San Antonio Talons, or the San Diego Sidewinders?
B. Portland Forest Dragons.
Mark's answer is B, and he is wrong. Dave, do you want to make a guess? No points for it, but do you want to throw one out there just for fun? B's off the board. You got the Battle Wings, the Talons, and the Sidewinders.
I'll just say the Talons.
Wrong. Okay, so the fake answer was the San Diego Sidewinders. San Diego has never had an AFL franchise. The legacy of the Talon is a rich one, as the franchise was originally started in Tulsa as part of AF2 in 1999, moved to the new AFL in 2010, and relocated to San Antonio in 2012, keeping their talons sharp. Portland is not only home to franchises known as the Forest Dragons, they've also hosted the Thunder and the Steel. So Portland, a 3-time offender in terms of owning AFL franchises. All right, fourth quarter, Sando, a chance to really hammer things down here and take the cake here in the fourth quarter. Your question. Which of these is not the name of a franchise that was once considered part of the Arena Football League? Choices are A, the Wyoming Prairie Dogs, B, the Los Angeles Kiss, C, the Minnesota Fighting Pike, or D, the Oklahoma City Yard Dogs, and that is dogs with a Z. Dog.
Fighting Pike.
All right. The Minnesota Fighting Pike. A pike's a large fish. And Dave, you are a big fish in a pond of wrong because you are incorrect and you guys have gone 0 for 4. Well, Wyoming.
That was a good guess. I was going to guess.
Yeah, I was going to say
the Wyoming Prairie Dogs, the LA Kiss, the Fighting Pike, and
just say it. Just say
the Oklahoma City Yard Dogs, DAUGZ, also a real team. All right, guys. So since we've had such a disappointing regulation, we're going to go to overtime, and this is sudden death format. This is a first shout, first go basis. I do expect some gentleman rules, okay, if at all possible. So if you shout at the same time and get the same answer, I'll make my best judgment call based on when it came through. But remember, don't want to shoot too quickly. This is like a dodgeball situation, shootout situation. If you fire too quickly, then you go into possession game, right? So if you fire first and miss, it'll be then back and forth. Okay? Okay. So, are you guys ready for a little sudden death?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember when we were in Venice Beach?
Guys, for overtime, we're going to LA. I love LA. So Los Angeles has had 3 AFL franchises. And which of these is not the name of a franchise that was once considered a part of the Arena Football League? Oh, and for the record, please wait until all 4 options are read before starting to announce your answers. Fair? Okay.
Right at the end, we can say it.
Right at it.
Yep.
Yes.
Right.
And if you say right at it first, it doesn't matter. Okay, the options are A, the Los Angeles Avengers, B, the Los Angeles Cobras, C, the Los Angeles Kiss, or D, the Los Angeles Riots.
Cobras.
Dave-O! Congratulations, Dave Sandrini, the LA Riots. April 26, 1992, there was a riot on the street. Tell me, where was Dave Sandrini? He was getting ready to get his 4-pack of tickets to the Tampa Bay Storm, taking on the Orlando Predators. It's the war on I-4. And Dave, as a special part of your victory, you get to read each of the Urban Dictionary definitions for each of our fake names, which are all real things. The Cleveland Steamer, the Cincinnati Bowtie, the San Diego Sidewinder, and the Wyoming Prairie Dog. We'll save those readouts for Patreon. Thank you all for playing. Congratulations, Dave. Mark, I hope you try harder next time. We'll be right back after this.
Thank you for listening. This has been a B+ effort. We'll try harder next time.